Okay, so my last video cut off. I had a police officer call me, a sergeant of the Westminster Police Department, here in Colorado. Uh, the police are maddening. Not that it's their fault. I mean, I know that these gang stalkers have police officers working for them, with them. They know how to work around the law. They have judges, they have cops that do this themselves. They have cops that gang stalk people too. They have judges that work for them. These people got somebody somewhere, everywhere, that's on their side working for them, or somebody they can pay off, you know? Anyways, is anybody going to view my shit? I don't know. Is anybody going to hear it? I don't know. But I've kind of wanted to do this for a while. Just in a way document my experience. If it doesn't help me, maybe it'll help somebody else, you know? So, I am being gang stalked by a satanic cult. It started about 3.5 years ago. I met a high priestess at Isis Books and Gifts in Inglewood, and she started terrorizing me. Her and her coven, her and her team started terrorizing me. And it's just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. I actually accidentally, because I'm trying to get my truth out there, so I'm calling the stores, I'm calling the people who work at the stores here in Colorado, trying to get a hold of all the people that are a part of the spiritual community here. Knowing damn well that at some point I was going to get one of the people that are doing this to me on the phone. I did. I got some disturbing information. The lady told me that she had been a part of this community for 25 years, and it's always run like this, and it will always run like this. Now, future, if I have anything to say about it, that will not be the case. But who knows? I may or may make it out of this. We don't know yet. I don't know. It was an interesting conversation. And it wasn't until after I got off the phone with her and I kind of analyzed the conversation that I really started to pick some things up and shit like that. Also, these people hit children too. The satanic cults and everything. They're energy harvesting. And so they take energy, they take power, they take your divine light from you. They turn you into a battery, and you feel their spell work or their nefarious intentions, right? They're all the bad shit they want to happen. They push all your energy behind that, right? And a lot of it's spell work. I've been dealing with the spiritual side of this for 3.5 years. Now the physical side, I'm learning as we go. That's more of a newer development for me. And in like the last year, I've noticed like people physically following me, and illegal surveillance, and people being paid to harm me, harass me, all this stuff. I had a guy twice I had two men try and stab me. One night I had a guy trying to abduct me. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And then you go to the cops, and the cops are like, well, we don't know what to do. Do you have proof? No? Okay, well, we can't do nothing. Cool, well, I hope my dead body is proof then, right? I hope you have proof when that fucking happens, right? When I'm stabbed to death and you don't know who stabbed me? Yeah, no, it was a stabbing, honey. That's what happened. I got stabbed. Told you. And I'm calling these cops, and I'm telling them what's going on, what's happening to me, blah, 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 blah. They still can't do anything. So I don't want to say I told you so if that happens, but fuck, I told you so, right? Me documenting my experience, if you ever listen to this, find this, if anybody does, please understand, I'm not trying to be overly emotional. I'm not trying to be dramatic or crazy. It's just hard. It's hard. This is emotional. This is scary. This is a lot for one person to deal with. My whole family is turned against me. I'm alone all the time. Nobody will help me. I don't know if I want to say this at the beginning of every video. My name is Brianna Ross. I am a targeted individual. I am in Denver, Colorado. I hop all around Denver. I'm homeless. I'm staying in hotels. Sometimes I'm staying in my car. Right now I'm in North Glen, at a La Quinta on 120th. We'll see how long that lasts. I've been here before. They already paid the people to fuck with me. So we're back here again. I do identify as a chosen one. And a real, actual chosen one. I don't think I'm a chosen one. I know. I'm chosen by the Most High, the Christian God, the real Christian God. I work with the angels, the archangels, and recently I've had two very very special guests join my team. Back in my 20s, I used to work with Freya, the Norse goddess of love and war. Well, she showed up, and we love her here. We love her here. She was with me for 8 years, so that's wonderful news that she's here. I guess she saw what was happening, and she was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go help her. She needs help. So I didn't call her in or anything. She came. And then Thor came too. I worked with him for a hot minute. It's a long story, but Thor had come to me at some point, and so Freya and Thor are here, the Norse gods. Apparently this is happening all over the world, but there was a video that popped up right after Thor and Freya showed up that said the Freemasons are in Norway. So it's not just a Christian thing, you guys. Granted, we are dealing with satanic cults that are, working with inferno spirits, but these people are hitting people all over the world. And I think Thor and Freya showed up also because I'm trying to get my truth out there, right? And I'm fighting for the angels and God. But their people are being hurt too. Norway is where these two reside, right? The Nordic pantheon, right? That's their people. And their people are being harmed too. And I know this is happening all over the world to people. You don't have to be Christian to be hit by these motherfuckers, So, my team has grown. And I'm trying to make sense of how, I don't know, I guess, hopefully at the end of the day, the ones that are fighting the good fight, right? We band together, and we fight the good fight. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm talking to my spirit team. It looks like, they're banding together. Which us humans should be doing too. I'm not the only victim in this community. Sorry, my nose is all messed up. I've been crying. I'm sick. My body's fucked up. I'm fucked up. They've been hitting my chakras. My throat chakra got fucked up. All my chakras are blocked and damaged, and just I'm a mess. I look like what I've been through. I feel like what I've been through. But I'm not the only victim in this community. These messages are not going to come out great or it's going to sound like I'm crazy, unorganized, and emotional. Okay? So I don't care anymore. I got to get it out there. Each and every single one of these people, they're vampiric. Okay, they're energy harvesting, and they have other victims. I'm thinking like 3 to 5, if not more, a piece. They isolate their victims. They shut them up. They destroy their lives. And they take everything from them. And then they either kill them or drop them off the side of the road and leave them a homeless shell of a person. The angels showed me what they've done to a lot of the people. They don't have a voice, you guys. And the victims that are currently being hit don't have a voice. The people that have lost their lives to this don't have a voice. There are targeted individuals speaking out, which I'm so happy that they are. But I'm adding to that voice for the people that don't have a voice. These people are hitting us in ways that make it to where people aren't going back for them. People think they're crazy, they think they deserve this, or they're being paid to just terrorize them and fucking leave them there to die. The targeted individuals are being made out to be people that need to be exiled or excommunicated from the community or their spiritual path or their family or what have you, right? They need to be out, gotten rid of. And that's what these people are doing. 100% of this community has turned their back on me and allowed this. This isn't the first time I've tried to speak out. I've tried before. I felt like I was left for dead. And that nobody was coming for me. Well, Archangel Michael showed up. He came for me. I met him a long time ago. He's been a part of my life for a long time. But there was a moment where I thought that I was forsaken. And he came through to remind me that no, the fuck you weren't. But this is how all of us feel, right? At some point, we all feel that we're forgotten, forsaken, that our God isn't powerful enough to protect us, that our God isn't powerful enough to get us through this. Whoever it is you're praying to. Like I said, the Nordic gods showed up, so this isn't just a fucking Christian thing. So whoever you pray to, if you are hit by any of these cults or groups, satanic cults or groups, that's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to feel. And it's not true. I'm here to tell you guys that Thor and Freya came through because they need their people to have a voice too. The people in Norway need to have a voice too. The people all over the world need to have a voice, and so that is what I'm trying to do. But please understand, I'm one person, also being terrorized. I'm doing the very best I can to survive, and that's where 90% of my energy goes to. And then I rest. But I'm gonna keep trying. If I don't make it out of this, I didn't kill myself. I'm a party girl, but it's not an OD. And it wasn't an accident. If it's sickness, they gave it to me. Or it's a lie. If I do make it out of this, I'm going to continue on this journey of speaking out and giving the other victims a voice. If you're listening to this and you can help, please do, in any way you can. You don't have to come for me directly, but please understand that there are other victims all around the world that could use help. There could even be victims in your community. If you have power, if you have sway, if you are a part of the occult, but the good side, right? As long as you ain't working with infernos and shit, your help is needed, wanted. If you practice ceremonial magic, you work with the angels, maybe you can help. If you practice with the Norse gods, maybe you can help. If you practice with somebody I've never heard of in a different fucking country, different fucking spiritual path altogether, but you just are concerned and you want to help, please do. How can you help? If you're a practitioner, I don't know, maybe truth spells, get the truth out, or spell work or intention to get us to help, right? For us to find help. Also, if you do try and help, understand that you will probably be attacked. Okay? That's the really hard part about this is I need help. We need help. But I don't want to put anybody in harm's way, but that's just gonna kind of be the fucking thing of it. There's nothing I can do about that. If you don't want to help, no pressure. By all means, don't. This sucks. We going through this understand. It's going to take a very, very brave, very, very strong person or people to stand up to this and get us out of this, or help get us out of this. If by chance we could all band together at some point, down the road, there's so many of us being targeted, we would have like a little tiny army, formidable, I think. Fuck, after you've been through something like this, you become a very, very strong person. You have to be to survive this, In the meantime, we're all isolated and shut up, and nobody wants to help. And that's okay-ish, but at the same time, it's not. If you can't help, please do in any way that you can think of, but please protect yourself while doing it. If you are into magic, cloak yourself, hide yourself, if you're going to help us. These people are doing magic all the time on us and for nefarious means. We need people on the other side doing magic for the good, the greater. We need people fighting the good fight, man. With that being said, what is it? The end of May, I think. We are on the Sagittarius blue moon today. They're going to be hitting us with a lot of magic. But it is what it is. It's strange when I get up here to talk, my words won't like leave my mouth, right? It's hard. They again, they do that purposely. Also, they send spirits to fuck with you. I've got many Entrangle spirits with me, Jinn with me. I've got other spirits here that I don't know what they are. I'm a psychic medium. I can see them. Some of them are very fucking mean. I know this sounds crazy. I wish it was. I wish I was. That would be an easy fix, right? Therapy, medication. I'm not. And I'm not the only one this is happening to. So this is my my documentation today. I was terrorized the other day by the hotel I was staying at and left. I'm staying at a new one. I talked to the police today. There's nothing they can do still. I'm going to keep calling. I don't know what else to do. Obviously, there's somebody out there that will help, that care, that can do something. Otherwise, they wouldn't be trying so hard to shut me up. If you come across any of my videos and you have money, power, sway, a magical practice, or if you could just go pray even. Prayer works. Prayer helps. If you are a good Christian and you hear this, there are Christians being targeted everywhere. Go pray for them. Beyond that, if you got this far, thank you for listening. And I'll talk to you guys later.